Good morning, welcome back to the 2024-25 Optegra Championship weekend. The game we're watching here on Court B is Man United versus Sale. And on commentary today is me, Isaac Murray, and Mr. Jamil Khan.
Hello viewers, welcome to this very intriguing derby here at Lee Westwood Arena, Nottingham, between Manchester United and Sale United. They're both one club, so they know each other inside out. Obviously the last two games have been very, very close. Back in September 2024, the first league weekend, it ended Manchester United 1, Sale United 0, very, very close game. And the very recent one has been in the WFA Cup, where Man United tried 2-0 on penalties after ended 0-0 in full time and extra time. So it's going to be a very interesting derby, Isaac.
It is, yeah. I was talking to Kieran Burns this morning, captain of Man United, and he was telling us how it's going to be a tricky game for them because they train together, so they know each other inside and out. So it's going to be interesting to see who's able to overcome the other one. Should we have a quick run through the lineups, Jam?
Yep, go through the lineup, yeah.
So for Man United in goal, we've got number 28, Joey Levine. In the middle, we've got number 9, Kieran Burns. And on the wings, we've got 25 in Sam Taylor and 44 Shannon Smith. And then on the bench, you have 77 Anne-Marie Robertson. And then Sale have in goal, number 17, Hudson. In the middle, they've got number 7, Jack Hassan. And on the wings, they've got David D and Dan Holt. And then on the bench, they've got Mason Davies.
Yeah, he's a great little young player coming up. The kick-off, Man United have taken it straight to Jack Hassan. Hassan's
Straight in there with the battle with Smith.
there contact there. The referee carries on, bumper to bumper.
It's going to be a good battle here, I think, between Kieran and
Jack Hassan, yeah.
yeah.
And Jack and David D, to be fair.
Oh, absolutely, David. What we know about Sale is David and Jack like to rotate quite a lot in that middle position, don't they?
They do, yeah.
So you never know who's going to be there.
Yep,
You guarantee one of them's going to be there.
First 2-1, and it's against Manchester United, and it's Sale's advantage attacking here. It looks like David D is on the ball. He's going to take it.
Also a fantastic youngster.
Yeah, amazing player.
I think I was reading after the last weekend that David D has been in every team of the week this season.
Amazing. Amazing achievement for such a young lad.
And you can see the growth in how he plays every match. His understanding of the game, and he's becoming vocal as well.
He's not a bad little commentator, is he?
He's not.
I was joking with him earlier, saying, "Don't take my job, my future job." I said I need something to retire into. It's a contact foul by Kieran Burns on Jack Hassan.
Yeah.
And it's a free kick in the penalty box.
I think Kieran's going to have to be careful this weekend as well, because he is.
Yeah, he's on the tightrope, isn't he, of being suspended for a game because he's on two yellow cards.
2 yellow cards now, yeah, and he's a key figure in that Man United side. Obviously, they haven't got Josh Slack this weekend either, so for them to potentially lose Kieran as well.
Yeah, it's a big loss, Josh. Josh Slack is a big loss. He's between him and Kieran Burns, they're very strong base, strong spine. Sale are trying to move the ball about. They're trying to play football, which is good to see.
We've got a sideline kick here for Sale, and I can't see because the coaches are stood in the way.
Is Jack Hassan taking it?
Bit of movement for David here. And out for another kick in.
Yep, that was Shannon going straight in there, attacking it.
Doing the job.
Great ball from
Through.
Hassan.
Oh, unfortunately, Hull can't get there and it goes straight to Taylor.
It's a battle of the wingers. They're in the centre now. They find themselves centre. Still going. Still battling.
And it's offsides.
Yeah. And it's a throw in. It's a kick in to Sale.
David taking no time there.
Yeah.
It was put down and he said, I'm having that.
Yeah. Hull just totally didn't know his spin there. Spun the wrong way. Kieran Burns on the kicking now. He's going to go down the line. Jack's there. Jack Hassan. Jack Hassan and Kieran Burns are battling now.
Just on the edge of the box there as well, innit?
Yeah.
Kieran will have to be careful if he's contacted. Kieran seems to have come off Victor because he's got him out of the box, but it's still in that dangerous area, still for sale. And they're back in. Also live on court 8 is Hull and East Yorkshire versus West Brom Dudley.
And from what I've seen from me, it's 2-0 on that court. 2-0. I don't know who to, but 2-0.
Kieran with the goal kick. And that's a kick in for David D. I wonder if he takes his time this time. Or
Yeah, with 5 minutes in, there hasn't really been a clear opportunity, has there, at the minute?
it hasn't. But I'd say if we looked at possession stats in Power Chair football, I'd say it's in Sale's favour.
Yeah, I agree.
I was going to say that's a foul against Taylor there on David D.
Yeah, a direct one, even though.
Straight to Kieran.
Yeah.
Oh, David D just missing that reverse spin there. Kick in for Man United. Kieran takes it. His coach telling him to calm down a bit.
Yeah, I love the touchline enthusiasm of the coaches. It's really good to see.
It is, yeah. I like it when the coaches do get involved in the game. Obviously, limited, of course. Little breakaway here, and it's a goal kick for Man United again.
Mm-hmm. To mention on the referees, it's Jeff Lewis in centre, Russell Baker on one line, King on the other.
Yeah. Just trying to think of his name there. That's. You think we'd know? He just sidelined our game.
Hussein versus Shannon. Great. Knock David D.
David D.
Oh, great stuff. Double knock back there off the chair. Oh, great spin there. Halt.
And it's a kick in for Sale United.
That was good. If I'm going to see a weakness, I'm going to see it in Man United's goal, because goalkeeper clearly hasn't played this position. So.
And if he has, it's.
Yeah, probably limited. So.
Yeah.
So, like I say, you can clearly tell if there is one weakness in Man United team that Sale can expose, is probably the sort of the goalkeeper if they've the right sort of set pieces and stuff.
Yeah, we go back to Josh Lack's been phenomenal for them this season. I think.
He has.
Not only in the defensive department, he's been getting involved in goals.
He has, yeah. Whenever they've been chasing a goal, for example, in our game, he come out and he managed to help the team get an equaliser.
Big miss from Man United today.
And that's a corner. It should be interesting now. See if Sale make anything of this. It's a real opportunity, the first real opportunity to test the goalkeeper.
I thought they were going to go for the American one there.
I thought we were going to do a boom boom from a corner.
I wonder if that's ever been done before.
That was a bit disappointing, I think.
2-on-1
Oh, 2 on
in
1.
favour of Sale.
Okay, interesting.
Edge of the box. Keeps the pressure on the keeper.
Mm-hmm.
Is this Hassan or David D? Hassan. Pete Taylor giving the instructions to the keeper there.
Yeah, keeper's getting a bit confused. Neely. Yeah, I think Kieran should take over and instruct the keeper because he's sort of the closest to him.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Two on one in the favour of Man United here. Hassan and Hall's getting a bit too close.
They're doing really well to see off that little pressure there from Sale United. A corner, a free kick. They're doing well.
I know we've commentated on Sale quite a few times now.
Yeah, quite a few times. Yeah.
And one thing that we always point out, they lost a lot of players in the summer.
They have there. Yes.
A lot of key players as well. You know, like Pettigrew, he left, he went to Borough. Now playing a little bit in Spain.
Yeah, there's a player that plays for Villa now, so he's gone to Villa.
Yeah. So they have had to.
And Shannon Smith swapped sides.
Of course, yeah.
She went from Sale to Man United.
Likewise with Joey Levine. So they have lost a lot of key players. You won't be able to tell.
No, they're doing great. Like I say, they've rebuilt fantastic with young players like David D, the experience of Jack Hassan. They got Mason Davies on the bench as well, who's another amazing young player. From the last time that I listened to someone's commentary, and they said he's only been playing for about 6 months or something before he played the National League. Yeah, Mason Davies, yes. He's on the bench at the minute, but when he does come on, you will see his young, enthusiastic self. He's a great little player.
Just having a little pause and play here, a second.
So whilst we've got a little pause of play, I would recommend everybody that's watching or recommend it to friends, our WFA scoreline app. It's fantastic. It's got everything you want at your fingertips, results, scorers, stats, everything. Isaac, what do you think?
Yeah, it's what we used when we were doing the lineups and when we were doing the stats about Kieran Burns and Josh Slack. Yeah, it's phenomenal.
A big thank you to Jack Humphreys, who's been sort of the main lead on developing it, with Alex Dowding in support in the background, and Ryan Sipple for doing all the content and like uploading all the sort of graphics and stuff like that. So between the three of them, they've done an amazing job bringing WFA scoreline to live, live and we're like the beneficiary, aren't we? Really,
we are. Yeah.
It's been really, really good.
Back and play here. We've got a sideline kick, and for Sale, David D's taking this one. Oh, and we've had a substitution as well.
Mm-hmm.
Holt has gone off, and Mason Davies has gone back on.
Yeah, there you go. I was just talking about the young lad. I hope he does me proud now. Been building him up.
You look at some players and you think that team's been blessed with young players. Sale have got David and Mason. And
yeah, amazing. But isn't it great for Mason to have like David D as a role model in training and watching what he's achieved in a very short time? It's amazing, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, he's there battling with Kieran Burns. Well done, young man.
Now I've got the keeper involved.
Hudson is very underrated.
I remember when we watched Hudson against Hull, and he was in goal and he just picked up the ball from his own box and just drove it straight like he's doing here. It's almost like he knew I was telling everyone about it.
Identical. And he's got 2 on 1. Oh, it's back down here though. It's further down. So.
2-1 again in the favour of Man United.
Yeah, it's getting a bit scrappy now in the last few minutes there.
It is, yeah. Mason and David just getting a little bit too close to each other. Kieran's looking for his options. He's got Shannon on one side. If he can get the ball across. David straight there. Met by Hudson. David takes over. Hudson needs to be careful there just in case he comes out the box a bit.
Oh, great, well done.
Got out there, fantastic.
Shannon Chairs turned herself off, I think. Oh, it's come back on.
Must have caught the button. Hassan.
One touch. Great stuff, David D. Unlucky. Come off the chair of Kieran Burns.
And that is a kick in for Man United. And we've both just got a touch.
Enthusiastically claimed there by Luke Taylor. And it's Man United kicking. Kieran Burns is on this kicking now. Luke Taylor. Oh, he's gone for the corner.
Oh, and he's got the corner.
Yeah, he's got it. He's got it.
Jeff Lewis there just trying to get his 5 minutes of glory there. Talking to us on commentary. Said we had to see how good looking the ref is. I'm not here to judge the people, just the football.
Luke Taylor's on this corner now. Man United's first corner. And see how they do this one. It's a 2-on-1.
Kieran is fuming. Sam Taylor.
Sam Taylor.
Sam Taylor.
Luke Taylor. Apologies, Sam, if you're watching. Shaka-san, great little flick there. David D. David D misses it.
Kieran straight there.
But Hudson's there defending. Great stuff by Hudson.
Kieran straight there. Hudson back in.
He's going to go for a drive now.
Needs to be careful here for the two.
I think he's going to be fine.
Yeah, I think he's fine as well.
Great stuff. Keep going. Keep driving.
Was Kieran shouting twos there or move?
Yeah.
Quite an animated player, isn't he?
He
Kieran.
is, yeah. That was a spin there by Sam Taylor.
It is, yep.
And he missed it, unfortunately, and he's gone in for a goal kick. Jeff is looking at his watch, 3 minutes to go.
Shannon sitting in between David and Mason.
That's it.
Kick in for Sale again.
Yeah.
It's been a quite close game so far, hasn't it, John?
Very close. Well, like the two previous games sort of kind of like reference that, doesn't it, really?
Yeah.
1-0 Man United tie game back in September, the game week 1, and then 0-0 full time and extra time in the cup, and Man United winning on penalties. So it's kind of going to form, really. It's going.
Yeah, I mean, it's a team that trains together. It's a team that sees everything that the other one does. You kind of expect it.
I expect 100%.
That's a corner for Sale.
Yeah, the goalkeeper nearly put it in his own back of his own net. As I was speaking about the inexperience of the goalkeeper not being in that position before, you can, unfortunately, find yourself making some It's a corner to Sale. They've had a few corners. This is the first one on this side, as I see it.
Straight
Again.
in by Kieran.
Yeah, again, closed down by Kieran.
What was the goalkeeper taking that? I didn't even realise he wasn't down here.
Yeah. This is interesting.
Goalkeeper takes it once again. To David. Back. Little bit of communication error between Kieran and Joey there, I think. Both of them trying to drive the ball out.
Yeah. Young Mason Davies is in there. He's tackling. He's trying to.
Frightened the Norman.
Great stuff. Love it. Oh, excellent. He gets past Kieran. Brilliant.
That's a bit of heavy contact there from Kieran. Coach is calling for 2-on-1 and Jeff agrees.
So we just got under a minute left here, normal time, and Sale have one last chance for this half to see if they can score a goal here. They haven't really made much of this sort of advantage, sort of set pieces and stuff, have they really at the minute? They haven't really.
Little break in play here as the coaches attend to Mason here.
Oh, he's upset. I don't know what's happened there. He's a young lad. I don't know what's happened.
It's never nice to see a player upset on the pitch, is it, John?
No. Don't really know what's happened, to be fair. Nothing's happened, really, is it?
Unless, because there was a little bit of heavy contact there from
I think it might
between him and Kieran.
Yeah, the vibrations might have
Shocked him a little bit.
Yeah, shocked him a little bit. Yeah. It's great stuff. The coach has gone over. I think he's all right. He's going to be all right. He's going to be fine. If you listen to this later on, young man, keep your head up. Great little player.
The future is bright. Oh.
No, there was no contact. It would have been. It was direct, was it?
That is correct, yeah.
Kieran.
He'll fight his way past David here.
Yeah.
That's it.
Now we're on the referee's time here. The full time. The clock has wound down.
Say a minute or so, I think.
If that, yeah. Jeff has looked at his watch, so can't be that long. Big shout out to Jeff Lewis for all that he does for the WFA, the statistician, the referee and everything.
Still looking at his watch.
Young Mason's in again.
Quick check of the watch again.
Yep, another.
And that is half time.
That's half time. We will be back for the second half after the break.
Welcome back as we prepare for the second half of Man United versus Sale. Still 0-0 on this course. The sides have swapped, but the same determination.
Exactly, Isaac. See what happens in the second half. It's been very, very tight. Sale have had, I would say, majority of the possession.
We've had a substitution half-time for Sale United. Mason Davis has gone off and Holt has come back on.
And it's goal kick.
I'm not playing, lads. I just got a touch. It's a goal kick for Man United.
Yeah. See, this tactical thing, they would be aware of each other because, like I said, they train with each other. So
Yeah, it will be like us coming up against Teesside. Obviously, Teesside have,
phenomenal.
yeah,
You got England international. So
England nationals, but
yeah, it wouldn't be the same, but yeah.
we're familiar with their play and they're familiar with ours. David's not happy about that decision.
Yeah, I didn't think there's much wrong with that, to be fair.
It's a soft one, but it's a free kick all the same, isn't it?
Yeah, Kieran's on. Kieran's
The
got Shannon again, but he's going for
Sam
Taylor.
He's gone straight off a kick in for David D.
It's been a great season so far in terms of for Championship. It's been very competitive.
Oh, I agree, top to bottom. Obviously, yes, GVG must have almost ran away with it to a degree. But even then, it's been close between them two.
It's a kick into Manchester United.
Then you've got the battle for third between Steele, Villa.
And a few of the teams, yeah.
I'd say, yeah, Man United in the mix there. Can't. Oh, he's got the skills. Yeah, there's quite a few teams involved in that battle for third, and then even in the bottom half, there's still a few teams battling to stay up.
Yeah, of course it is. Yeah, the battle's still alive from top and bottom. Like I said, it's been very competitive. And even some of the lower teams, what you rank the lower teams in the league, have definitely, made a game of it against some of the higher teams in terms of positions.
Oh, absolutely.
So yeah, it's been very competitive. David D, Kieran Burns. Great flick by David D, but unfortunately there's no support.
David just had to Kieran there. See you later, mate. Holt just manages to get out of the way just in time there. David D. Oh. I think Sale will do really well if they manage to keep hold of David.
Yeah. I think they'll definitely be contenders next season.
Oh, absolutely, and one of them will definitely be Man United. Okay, and with the sideline hit, so Shanda's the option. Let's
Going down the line
to Hassan. Nice little battle there between Hassan and Smith.
They're just trying to suss each other out, see what the other player's going to do.
Yeah, so we try to let the other one make the mistake, can't he?
Yeah, it's a bit like a chess game really sometimes. As soon as the ball sort of slows down, it just becomes more of like who can outsmart the other person really.
And in this instance, it's gone in the favour of Man United.
Yeah, Shannon's got herself a kick in.
Is Kieran going to go short to Shannon, or is he going to try and get it through
Yeah, I think they'll try the triangle, aren't they, really?
Yeah,
Or he's going to get a corner. I think that's what he's going for.
yeah, it could be the corner actually. Yeah, I don't think there's a large enough gap for.
Yeah, it wasn't accurate enough in that sense. David D's on the break now.
As mentioned in the first time, also live on Court A is West Brom versus Holland, East Yorkshire, where West
3-0.
Brom Dudley are currently 3-0 up.
3-0, yeah. They've had a great start. They won the first game 3-1 this morning. Great.
Oh, I can't get there.
That was the first real opening, I would say, of the game.
Yeah, fantastic ball from Hassan. Fantastic bit of play from Sale altogether. Just unfortunate that Hull couldn't get there. Kevin sets up. Oh, heavy contact. Kieran steps up for the free kick. Shannon. Back to Kieran. Beautiful. Kieran straight there. Lets it go out for a kick in.
Just like to put out there, thank you to our sponsors, Optegra, for sponsoring our Championship and Premiership divisions. Enables us all to compete and play this beautiful game.
I completely agree with that, John. If you need any eye care,
You know where to go.
Optegra. Optegra's you guys. Oh, fantastic bit of play around David there. That's a kick in for Sale. In a dangerous area.
Man United coach still shouting instructions there.
Linesman calling.
That was a bit wild there from David D.
It was, yeah. Especially when the linesmen were calling for a substitute.
I think it's trying to put injection into the game, and you're trying to make it quicker. And unfortunately, when you try to do that, I mean, I know that for a fact. I do that sometimes, and the accuracy and everything just goes out the window. To be fair, sometimes, you know.
Yeah, I agree with that. And the player going off is Holt again. Mason coming back on.
Oh, great ball by Hassan.
Round Kieran like he was leaving
great
there.
play by Mason. Lovely.
It's looking quite tight here at the moment. I think Man United are lucky to get the ball away because I do think.
Oh, lovely that by young Mason. Oh, brilliant Mason.
Oh, what a touch! How's your touch, son?
Unlucky.
How is your touch? Yeah, just before Man United got the ball away there, it was looking quite tight, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Looking like a 2-on-1 way to tap him, really. And it could have been from either team.
Yeah. Definitely, yeah. Man United are trying to do something here with this kicking. Sam Taylor, it's behind him, he's fixed it to Shannon. Shannon misses a rotational spin.
Nearly tipped the chair as well.
If that connected, I could see that going back in the net there.
Yeah, one of those that most keepers would struggle to save, I think.
Hassan takes it to David D. Fortunately, misconnection there. Shannon Smith goes to Shannon Smith.
David D.
Yeah, the ball's just sort of drifting everywhere. Nobody's really taking advantage of it.
Yeah, nothing really happening.
No.
A lot of ball movement in the centre of the park, but apart from that, it's Mason.
Unlucky, Mason. Unlucky. That was a good idea, right idea. But he's still there. He's still battling with Kieran Burns.
He is. But David in the middle as an option. Shannon's left him wide open, having gone on the other side of him.
And he gets a kick in. Great stuff by the young lad.
Man United coach there instructing the goalkeeper of the gap, try to get it as tight as they can, and it's a good job because Hassan went for it.
And Kieran nearly got caught out there near the post there. Have to backtrack there.
Hassan with the corner. Can I go front post for David or back post for Davies?
Again, they haven't really tested the keeper or anything really.
2-on-1, will the ref call it? Corner advantage.
The corners are very sort of samey, aren't they? Really, they're very sort of samey. They're not really.
David calls for heavy contact there against Kieran, and from where I sat, I believe Kieran said it was him, and Jeff does agree with that actually.
The man in the middle is always right.
I hope you mean in Jeff and not Kieran.
No, Jeff. Obviously, he's the man in the middle. He's the referee.
Yeah, Jeff's in charge of the game. He's very experienced ref.
Shannon, great spin by Shannon.
Oh, Taylor should have been in reverse there.
Sam Taylor should have been in reverse, yes.
Should have been in reverse, ready for the reverse spin.
I mean, so the coaching methods now with this strike force chair is that being reverse as a striker, being reverse, and you've got more options. You've got more options to do something with the ball.
Oh, absolutely. Like, you could have 3 or 4 options if you reverse. Whereas if you're going forward, you've only really got one option. Man United keeping in that dangerous area with the kick-ins. That's Sam down the line. There's Shannon across the box. David D is there. Hassan saying, nah, you're not getting the corner off us. Taylor needs to be a little careful here as it is quite close.
That was well done by David D there. He's
It's a kick in for Man United. I'd say first half was Sale. Second half was United.
Yeah. And all the action is on the far side, so we're starved of action here, to be fair.
I know, when the second half was starting, I was hoping the game was going to be maybe similar to how it was, obviously from a Steel perspective, with Man United being close to us in the table. I was excited to see the action up close and personal, but unfortunately that's not been the case.
We have got as Steel team, we have got Sale tomorrow, the last game of the weekend for us. That should be a very close game again, like it was last time, where we had to equalise in the last 10 seconds.
Yeah, that was a tough game, but I feel like that was the turning point for us.
Yeah, it's very, very rarely heard of scoring in the last seconds of a power chair football game, isn't it, really? It's probably happened only a handful of times.
Kieran gives these orders to the... Oh, he's trying the wingers the other way around.
Yeah, changing the personnel over.
What I have noticed in this game, David is getting quite frustrated with some of the decisions that are going against him, especially the ones where he feels it should really be his. Kieran with the kick in here.
David D reads it, and he's back on attack. Great stuff by David D.
Beautiful.
Yes. Good passing between the two young lads.
Hassan.
Hassan, oh, well done.
Oh, beautiful football.
David, unlucky.
Is Sale going to go for the last couple of minutes winner?
Young Mason Davies now.
2-on-1 in the favour of Sale United in the final 5 minutes of the game.
They've got to really make something of this. They haven't really made much of their sort of supremacy in the first half, and now we've got this great opportunity. It's indirect. Is that correct?
It is, I believe it is, yeah. Hassan steps up.
Yep. Just over 4 minutes to play. The referee setting Kieran up. The post has been moved.
Was set up nicely, but I think he's trying to sneak up a little bit. Trying to get a little bit closer without Jeff noticing.
Yeah. Hassan takes this one. Yeah, it's straight at.
Fantastic from Joey, that.
Yeah, straight at the goalkeeper. Cleared quite easily, to be fair.
Sale does keep the pressure on though if you're going on for a kick in.
Yeah, definitely.
David D sets up.
Try and get into the corner. This time Kieran reads it, and
Kieran's on the break. Never mind, no he's not.
Shannon now on the attack.
Can he get past Hudson? No.
Yeah, Hudson is always there. Great keeper.
He is, I think. Obviously, the two sister clubs are blessed with the keepers they've got.
Oh, they are, yeah, they are.
No, they've got Hudson and Slack.
Yeah, they really are. They're spoiled for choice when it comes to keepers. And as we speak, Hudson's on. Unfortunately, he's got beat by Kieran this time. Kieran's gone wrong side of him. Now they've got to be very careful, Sale. With David D sees it out.
Have we approached the final 2 minutes, Jam, if you were to pick a player of the match?
It's been very close. It's very difficult. There hasn't been a sort of standout player that's really doing anything to win the game.
No, I do agree with that.
It's been very sort of like defensive, which is what it's going to be, because previous two games have been. I think the only person that's really trying to make anything happen is David D, so I have to give it to David D.
Yeah, I'll back that. Seems to get man of the match every time I watch him.
Yeah.
Not a coincidence.
No.
We don't have favourites.
No. I thought Hudson's sort of second, you know what I mean? Very, very close. Very, very close. He's trying to dictate the game as well.
I feel like if we were going to go Hudson, Man United would have had to have troubled him a bit more.
Yeah. And up to now, there hasn't been much chance that United have created, really, have there?
No, that is exactly that. Last chance to Looney for Man United.
Shannon.
What a save.
What a save.
I thought that was in. I was going to say commentator's curse have struck there.
Alright.
2-on-1. Sale managed to get the pressure off a little bit, as it says.
That's the first time United have opened them up.
It is, first time.
And we're just under a minute to go. Normal time.
Actually, speaking from playing against Sale, they are quite a hard team to break down anyway.
Yeah, they are.
So I can't imagine what it's like for Man United training with them every week.
David D still in there, trying to make something happen. The clock ticking down now. 7 seconds.
Last chance saloon for both teams here.
Yeah, I can see a 0-0 or over this here.
Now we're on Jeff's time.
Bit risky there from the goalkeeper.
But it's allowed Man United to remain in control here. Just get up the pitch, Kieran. That's what I'd be telling Oscar.
Yeah.
Obviously, wouldn't call him Kieran.
No. That'd be wrong.
Oh, that is heavy contact. Always look surprised.
Yeah. It wasn't me, as the song goes.
Through the gap, Mason
Oh, brilliant, Mason. Well done.
to Hassan.
Go on, Mason.
Oh,
Now, both teams have had pretty good chances, and that's full time.
and that is full time.
Wow, that was... I mean, all the game has been very, very tight, and then just the last 2 minutes has just come out alive, hasn't it, really? And
It's been the best 2 minutes of the game, I'd
yeah,
say.
really. And Man United had a chance there to open the scoring, and then young Mason Davies there, nearly there to finish it off. Yeah, it's been very interesting. It's gone how the previous 2 games have gone. It's been 0-0. Thank you for watching, and it's a goodbye from me and Isaac.
Bye.